How's it going, guys? This is Victor Moon and this is the review of the LG Optimus Black. As you can see here, this is not the Optimus Black, but this phone is going to help us through the first introduction to the system that we're going to see at the right now. Well, most of you probably will remember that back in 2010 Google surprised us with the latest system, which back then was called Froyo, which was Android 2.2. Well, it is ironic that when we got 2.2 on phone like these, like this orange Boston, when we got the 2.2 in this phone, we were all really excited. But we actually were also aware of something else. We realized that Froyo had probably the worst battery drain issue that we have ever seen in a mobile device. So this system was kind of bugged because of that. But well, we were actually expecting this update, and when Gingerbread came out and the batteries started working out again, we were actually really proud of that. Well, it is funny that this was 2 years ago, and right now, which means in 2012, you're able to buy a mid-high-end phone, which is the Optimus Black, that comes shipped with Android 2.2. It's kind of ironic that phones like these, like this orange Boston, that actually worked better with Eclair than with Froyo because of the battery drain, they had to remove Froyo. Well, actually here on the Optimus Black, we're getting it shipped. So we're going to take a look at this device with this system on it, which means it has Froyo on it. And we're going to see if it works, if it's better than back in 2010, or if it's still the same battery draining system. So we're going to unlock the phone, and what we see is the typical LG lock screen. We just have to slide it up, and there it is, the launcher. In this launcher, we can actually have up to 7 home screens. And we can edit them just by doing pinch to zoom on any of the screens. Here we can select, for instance, number 7, and we can delete it. And we can add a new one, select which one is the default one. So it's kind of intuitive in that way. It also has a nice application drawer, which is this one. You can have it in 3 different layouts. This one we have here is the page layout. It allows you to order the application in different pages and to actually go through the pages with this little ball over here. We just have to click this and we go from left to right through every single page. Another layout it allows you is the category layout, which is the one that comes by default. We click on it and here it is. It has different categories like applications and downloads or important stuff. You can create them and replace them however you want. You just have to pinch to zoom, and all these categories kind of sum up, and you're able to go directly to the category you actually want. In this case, we're going to create a new one. We're going to add one. We're going to call it, for instance, games. I'm going to call it games. Here it is, games. We're going to say save, and we're going to put it back on the bottom here, and we're going to say back. So if we wanted to move, for instance, this I don't know, Puller's Office to the games category, we just have to click on here, manage app, long press on Puller's Office, and we go down to games, and we drop it here. So if we pinch to zoom, we have one item on games. We click in games, there it is. It's a very nice system, and I like it a lot in this case because it's very organized and it's actually very smooth. It's very smooth too, so it goes very nice and very smooth. The other layout we can actually have, it's the list layout. It just lists all your applications from A to Z, and you can actually use this little bar here to move across them. Very nice, and actually very smooth too. In terms of smoothness, this launcher, it's not a laggy launcher like, for instance, CDA sometimes they put laggy launchers on their phones. Well, in this case, the up drawer is not a problem. The problem you may get is a little bit of lag during home screen transitions in case that you have many widgets. I don't know, for instance, here I have 3 widgets, here I have another 3, here I have one, and here I have a big one. Well, you can actually go through these all widgets just by a little bit of getting a little bit of lag. Apart from this phone, or this LG phone, also includes several widgets, which is, in my opinion, very nice, or they are actually very useful. For instance, this one here is the most famous of LG. It's the LG weather application in its widget. So you can actually see the weather, see what time is it, what day of the week it is, and if we click on it, it will guide us to the weather application that we have installed on the phone. We've also this battery widget, which shows you your battery, and if you click on this, you will get to the battery statistics. Here it is. Remember, it's Froyo, so we don't have this graphic that Gingerbread always has. And I don't like this battery thing here in Froyo. It's not, I don't like this. We've also the network data, which shows how much data we've used from our monthly plan. So that way we can control how much data we actually spend on the phone. We've also this little power widget, which actually allows us to change, for instance, the brightness of the screen, to set it to automatic, or to allow the synchronization, the GPS, the Bluetooth, and the Wi-Fi. And we also have here the Bluetooth special widget and the Wi-Fi special widget, which is a normal widget, but it also includes the kind of a link to the configuration of this. For instance, in this case, it's with Wi-Fi or it's Bluetooth, so we cannot choose which one we want to configure. And also we have got this little thing here, which is My Status, which is like a joint between MySpace, Twitter, and Facebook. It has been created by LG, and it's called SNS. So if we want to publish something, we just have to click in here, and we can choose what network we want to publish it to. So it's actually very nice. We have seen the keyboard here, but we're going to take a deeper look later on. And also an important thing in here is this widget here, which is the messaging widget. In case you receive lots of SMS, they would show up here. And in case you receive lots of email, you've got this email widget that not every Android phone has. It is the email widget of the email of the LG email app that comes with the phone. Apart from that, we also have the status bar. If you see this, it is a very nice status bar, considering that some phones like the Nexus S or the actually most mid-range phone, or even some high-end phones, not the case of the Samsung, not the case, they don't include these little power buttons on the top, which in this case it's the volume button, the Wi-Fi button, the Bluetooth button, the GPS button, and the data activation button. It also includes a little music widget here, which we can access the music application, and it also includes the notifications here. We just have to click on these, and they would just guide us to the all these little mails from Gmail. Apart from this, we've got to notice something now that I've seen this. Here, the music application is also a special application. We've got Dolby Mobile, as you can see in here. What does this mean? We're going to take a little test that maybe you're going to hear this, or maybe you're going to notice the difference. You're going to turn the music to the maximum, maybe. I'm going to listen to this. This is how it sounds with normal configuration. But if we turn Dolby on, it sounds much better, so much better. This means that this music application includes a default equalizer in it, which is kind of useful, to be honest, because some or most of them, they don't include this. This is the equalizer here. We can choose from here, from this little list. We can select the one we most want, in case it's we like more bass, or we like more the voice. It depends on your actual likeness about this. In this case, I'm going to put the Dolby Mobile on because it's the best in this case, in my opinion. Well, we also got several pre-installed apps in here. For the best to see, we're going to turn the paging on, and we're going to see which apps does LG include as stock apps in their phones. In this case, it's App Advisor, Calendar. Yes, Calendar. I'm going to say those apps that are normally not in other phones. This case, this calendar is special, so I'm going to add this too. App Advisor, Calendar. We also have email, which is LG email, Facebook for LG, Finance, Flash Player. Oh my god, I turned it off. Flash Player, LG World, Mimo, My Music in this case, MySpace for LG, News, Polaris Office, Smart Share, Software Update, Twitter for LG, Video Player, What's New, and Weather. All these apps are included by LG in every single LG Optimus Black. Now the bad part is that you cannot uninstall them, and you may ask, why would you like to uninstall these apps? For instance, we are going to click randomly on App Advisor. It opens, and what does it return? Oh, actually it works. In this case, it's loading. Well, we're going to see what this App Advisor app is about. One thing, this App Advisor app did not work on Wi-Fi. I've been trying to use this for 2 days now, and exactly, we get this error. I was looking for this. Connection problem detected. Please check your internet connection and restart the application. It does not work. Why would you have an application that does not work on your phone? It makes no sense. To be honest, this application, as we're going to see in another video, which is the video of the update to Gingerbread of this phone, this application has been removed from Gingerbread in the official version. What else do we have here? We said email. Yes, of course, email here. It's, by the way, now that I mentioned this, if we're going to, no, it doesn't show up there. If you go into the main menu or the home screen here, over the email, you will see a little 4, which means we've got 4 unread messages. This works also on SMS and phone calls. So they're going to say how many missed phone calls you have, or missed SMS, or whatsoever. We click on email, and there it is. It's not the standard Android email thing, so we can see any type of any message very quickly. The problem with this is that this application, it kind of takes a lot, but really a lot of battery. It actually eats it. So it's on you. You decide whether you want to use this or not. I would recommend you to use K9 mobile email application, which is on the market, but well, that depends on everyone. But also Facebook for LG. Facebook for LG is kind of it's like a light version or different version of the Facebook app we are used to. It's really not that good. It's like we have this, and it's the timeline, but as you can see here, it's not the normal thing. It's not a normal thing. We've got the news feed, my profile, friends list, inbox, photos, and favorites. This is like the old Facebook application moved to LG. And the same goes for Twitter, which is here. The same goes for Twitter. Twitter is like has this like old style look and has nothing to do with the new Twitter application with the discover button or the connect button. It doesn't have any of that. But you have the old system of mentions, timeline, my profile, favorites, people to follow, direct messages, and all these things that Twitter has out of the box. I also said, very important here, that calendar is a new application. Well, it is. In this case, as you can see, it's not the normal. It's a kind of LG'd, so to say. It was made to look like LG wanted to. So, well, this is very nice. I like this calendar a lot. It's no difference actually to the calendar that comes with Android, but it looks kind of stylish. Finance is an app to actually log different finances on the website, on the internet. Now here is the important thing. LG World. LG World is an application that on Gingerbread, which is not this is not the case. This is Froyo. Remember that we are using Froyo. Well, in Gingerbread, LG World is like a second market. You can download apps from there. You can actually buy apps from there. And you would say, why would I want another market? Well, LG World sometimes offers you very nice discounts in some games. You can buy games for free, and actually you buy them on a legal way. So it's actually very, very nice. We've also, what else do we have here? We also have Memo, which is just, we could write notes. And in this case, we're going to show you the keyboard. As you can see, this keyboard looks very like the iPhone keyboard, but it's very nice. This phone does not include any other type of keyboard like the stock Android keyboard. So if you don't want this, you may download another keyboard from the market. We're going to test this. The Quick Brown Fox is happy to use the LG Optimus Black. Damn it, Black today. We've got this memo here. We can save it, and we can actually use. I guess this memo. Does also have a widget that we may add. Exactly. Memo. Here it is. There it is. The Quick Brown Fox is happy to use the LG Optimus Black today. Precisely. Now that we are also here, we're going to see the long press menu that shows up when you actually long press on the launcher. You got this little bar here which shows widgets, shortcuts, folders, and wallpapers. Wallpapers you can choose between all these that comes pre-installed, or choose from your gallery or live wallpapers. We also have the shortcuts, which allow you typical shortcuts from Android, and also we have widgets like the ones we have seen, and folders. Create a folder. Now, like I was saying before, the LG World application, it's very important. In this case, it's kind of, I want to take a notice about this, because the LG application in this case is just a shortcut to an internet page. So it's not an application itself. It's just a link. And what else? We also have here news. News. In this case it's Yahoo News, and I like it a lot, to be honest, because you can actually read the news without having to go to the Yahoo web page. Polaris Office is like just an office application, but also, and very important, a file browser. So maybe you were asking, this phone has no file browser. Yes, it does in Polaris Office. We also have search. Well, Smart Share. Smart Share is this phone. Remember that this phone has Wi-Fi Direct, which is quicker than Bluetooth. Well, Smart Share is to use this feature. Software update is to check for updates. However, it does not work as you may expect. Very important to say. Twitter has seen this. Video player. I said video player before because of one reason. This phone, if we check the box that I have here, we're going to see DVX HD. That means that this phone is ready to play DivX. And it's true, this phone actually can play DivX AV files, so this is very nice. Normally in my old phone I used to have mobile player to play these files that the phone couldn't play, but in this case it's much more useful to have this from stock. Also the weather app, we have seen this, and what's new, it's just a list of your recent calls, your recent messages, and your recent Facebook status, your recent Twitter status, and etc. Just one last thing that I just remembered is that if we go to the music application, which is in here, we can do two things. First of all, which is the thing that maybe someone will do because it's quite important. If you don't want this widget here, you just have to click on here and say settings and uncheck the show notification, and it's gone. Just gone, like that, just gone. Another chance that you have to fix this or to do another thing with this application is to turn it into the landscape mode. Here it is. And we have this, our entire playlist. By the way, I have just like 4 songs, but we can go through the list like this. It's very nice. I think it's very stylish, very nice feature from LG. Also use this little thing around here, very nice and very cool. One thing we mentioned on the unboxing that we had here, and we have here this button. Maybe it's going to focus. It's, yeah, exactly, the G button. The G button on the side, what does it get used for? It's very easy. You click on this and just admits gestures like turning your phone and other stuff like that. For instance, if you've got the screen off and you click on here and press the G button and shake the phone, it moves to the camera, and we're going to take a little picture very quickly. Oh my god, it's flash. Maybe it's a shit picture. No, it's a nice picture because this phone takes very nice pictures, to be honest, and I'm really impressed by the quality of them. Yeah, I'm going to delete them because I don't want this. Another feature of the G button is if we go to the gallery and one click makes zoom, and pressing lets us go through the entire image. This is also available for the network navigation. And that would be pretty much it. Just as a final note, if you guys want a phone that is mid-high end, this is the phone for you. But you have to update it because Froyo, I've been using it for 3 days now. It's impossible to keep it more than 12 hours alive. If you have a decent use, if you have this phone lying on your bed, you'll probably get to 20 hours, just 20 hours of use. You've got to be kidding me. This is not normal. So if you want this phone, which is pretty much, I would recommend you to buy this phone, of course. This phone is worth it. But just when you update to Gingerbread, we're going to see this in the next video I'm going to do about Gingerbread. I would recommend you to buy this phone and to update this to Gingerbread. So thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, just click on like, subscribe on this channel. If you have any type of questions, you can ask me on the section below or on Google+.